Hi, I'm Len Gocher. It's July the 13th on Monday. We're here with Gary Hines on the site of the Rocky Lake Dome here in the Bedford Rocky Lake Common. Gary, I guess you're going to take us on a little tour of this facility and we'll show the people some updates.
Yeah, that's fine with me, Len. There's been a lot going on here over the last month and a half, 2 months, contrary to what the public sentiment might be. We continue to do the things that need to be done underground, the concrete work that has to be done before we can provide the finished product. But we're on schedule and we're doing well, so yeah, we'll take you through the tour. Len, you can see the concrete slab that surrounds the actual ice surface, which is in sand base now. You can see that the guys are finishing a piece of the walkway and they're getting prepared to pour on the other side the remainder of that slab today. So it kind of defines where the ice surface goes and makes the project look a lot more near complete.
Yeah, Gary, I guess it's kind of nice. You can actually see where the ice surface is now, and it defines it pretty well.
Yeah, that's right, Len. And where the sand is, and that's where the piping will be put down for the ice, and then that will be poured in concrete as well. So the ice surface will then become usable in the summertime when the ice goes out for lacrosse or for exercising or some other activities. Len, right now we're overlooking the site of the dressing room, washroom component of the rink. It will be a metal building structure. You can see the steel on the trailer for the framework of the metal building. You can also see the archway where the airlock comes into the ice surface, and you can also see the framework for the Zamboni room. When this structure is standing, it will be a nice blue and white, and will fit in very nicely with the white dome. Also, if you screen around on the interior of the ice surface, you'll see the white packaging in the middle. That's actually the dome. And it's hard to believe that the dome could be inside such a small package, but there are two of those, and that's the actual dome inside that, and covered for protection while we're doing the inside work. You'll see also then, as you screen around, that the gravel work is done in the grade, so the subgrade work is done for the actual driveway that surrounds the perimeter of the facility. You're now focusing on the trench inside the ice surface. Inside that trench is where the actual connections and the header pipe for the ice-making pipe that goes under the pad, so that we have access to it at any time for testing, or if we get leakage, we can actually trace the leakage by having the access to this trench. The pipe will also come out of the other piece of the facility and come into that trench as well, and your ice-making system will be inside the actually dressing room, washroom area.
Gary, I take it where I'm focusing right now is on the dressing room and also the equipment room where the ice-making equipment will be?
You are, Len. You can actually see the pads that have been poured for the structural steel in the center of it, and you can also see the trenching that's taking place inside to accommodate all the electrical conduit and so on. Also, Len, where they're pouring the pad now, the conduit is already run in that area for all your electrical hookups for your red light at your goal light and your PA systems and your timing lights, etc., that you need for the operation of the arena and the amenities that are inside as well. Len, you'll see the guys now on the other side are pouring the remainder of the pad on the far side. Metro Concrete supplying the concrete, and it's actually being finished by Precision Concrete, local companies, and we're always pleased to use the local companies when we can, and we've maintained that standard from day one. You'll also notice then on the perimeter of the parking lot that the power poles are in place for the lighting, and the lighting has already been designed for parking area and so on. So we're getting and there are many out there who will be interested in how the floor structure actually goes in. There's what they call a chair system or a snap-in tray system, and the pipes are run lengthwise of the ice surface and snapped in those trays so that you don't get erratic placement of the pipe, so that you get consistency with your ice product. You'll see also the screens that are laying there on the ice surface. That's the reinforcing for the concrete when it's poured over the final pipe surface. Then you'll see that a lot of the work that they do is still manual labor, and they're using old-fashioned screeds with the 2x4 and so on. But if you just flash over to your left a little bit, you'll see some of the modern equipment, the ride-on finishing equipment that they have, as well as the power trowels that they use to do the actual finish work. The placement is manual, but the finish work is done by machine. Len, it was my pleasure to give you the virtual tour. It's nice that we have this equipment available that we can to do this, so that the public and our board members can see that we're making progress and we're on target to meet ice for this fall. And God willing, we'll all have a skate.